MetaTrader 4 winning strategy. This strategy is meant for MetaTrader 4 and not MetaTrader 5. You cannot use this on the right platform. This is strictly meant for MT4 and not MT5. Make sure you always trade on regulated forex brokers. It is important that you do that. We have a lot of scammers outside there. In my video description, I dropped some links to some of these regulated forex brokers. Check it out and see if they are regulated in your area before you go ahead to use them. And always trade on demo account. Try out your strategy, your indicators or forex signal on the demo account before you go live. Prove every indicator, every strategy, every signals before you go live on any brokers. Make sure you use their demo account and trade on regulated forex brokers. It is important that you follow money management. Mind you, no system, indicator or signal is 100% accurate. It is important that you follow money management as you trade on regulated forex brokers. And before you take any trade, always check Forex Factory to see if there's any news concerning any pairs you want to trade before you go ahead. It is important so that the fundamental analysis will not affect your technical analysis. It is important that you check Forex Factory or any other news aggregator before you go on to see if there's any news concerning that pairs. And make sure you stay away 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after that news before you trade that particular pairs. Or better still, you can stay away completely from that pair for the day and trade other pairs. This strategy can be used on any pairs you want to trade. It can be used on forex pairs like Euro USD, Great Britain's Pounds USD, as many as you have on your MT4. This strategy can be used on cryptocurrency also. You can use it on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doji, Litecoin, and the rest, and every pairs of cryptocurrency, either BTC USD, BTC Euro USD. Just make sure you trade them as long as you have it on your MetaTrader 4. Make sure you trade it. You can check them out and practice it before you go live with your hard-earned money. And this strategy can be used on the indices like Nasdaq, US 30, and the rest. You can use this on stocks like Facebook stocks, Google stocks, Amazon stocks, CAT stocks, and the rest. As many as you have on your MT4, it can be used. Make sure you practice it on the regulated forex brokers. Having said that, let us move on to today's strategy. Welcome to Profiting Trading channel. If this is the first time of coming across my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you subscribe. Do give me a thumb up and do not forget to turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified each time I share another winning strategy. On my chart, I have combined few indicators together to come up with this particular forex trading strategy that you can use on any regulated forex brokers, and you can use it to trade anything you want to trade as long as you have it on MT4. So I'm going to show you how to use all these indicator or forex tools that I've combined together for your use on MT4. On this chart, I have this arrow indicator. Always allow this the candle to close before you place any trade. And here I have PTL indicator. That's the name I call it. This is PTL indicator. The two color, this yellow and the aqua color, is the same indicator but with different setting. So I use the smaller setting for continuation in case I missed the first entry at this particular point. This is the first entry at this particular point, and in case I miss it, I will look out for this in the direction of the main trend, which is down. And this is how I use this PTL indicator, and the indicator on my chart here is CCI indicator. Red is for sell and blue is buy, but it must be, the blue line must be above the plus 555, and the red must be below minus 555 before you can take any sell trade based on this particular indicator. And the other indicator I have on my chart is this indicator that shows the support or resistance zone where the market may likely turn, and it is a good combination. It is simple. As you can see my chart, it is clean, not with many indicator, and I'll show you the setting that I use for all the indicators for this particular strategy. Just make sure you follow me closely and do trade on regulated forex brokers. Now, the first thing you have to look out for is this either the PTL indicator or this non-repenting arrow indicator. When you see the two either together or occur after the other, like we have it at this particular point, then look out for CCI indicator. It must be blue for a buy and must be above this plus 55 line before you can take any trade. And as I said, no strategy is 100% accurate, and when you place your trade, for instance, if you enter this particular trade at the close of the candle, then your stop loss will be few pips below the previous low, and your take profit might be 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio or 1-to-2. All depends on you. But immediately you break even, or you have like 30, 20, 50 pips running, you can adjust your stop loss to where you enter your trade and break even for that particular trade, so that anything that happens, you know you've secured your capital, and if possible secure part of the profit and let the market to run. And for a sell signal, we must have this: the arrow must be present, and at the back of this red arrow we have the yellow dot, the PTL indicator, which does not repaint after the candle close. So allow the candle to close before you take your trade. So you will take your trade at the second candle. This is the candle on which we have it. Then let this candle close and take your trade at the beginning of this candle. It's not going to disappear, and your stop loss just few pips above the previous high, and you ride the trend. As I said earlier, if you miss this first entry where we have all the indicators in agreement, then wait for the other PTL for a small reversal or a pullback. Then you can place your trade in the direction of the main trend. Here we have a continuation here, dot here. Then you can place your trade at the close of this candle and allow the market to run. And this is how to use this particular strategy. And then you can target this, the upper band here, if you like. This resistance zone here, you can target it as your take profit. The last signal generated on the chart right now, we have a buy signal here. At this particular point, we have the PTL indicator give us a signal for a buy. We have this indicator also giving us a buy signal, and the CCI indicator is above the plus 55 line. At this particular point, you can place your trade and ride the trend. So if you place your trade at this particular point where you have all the indicators in agreement, then be so sure that 98% of the time you are going to make money. But make sure you follow money management. This particular strategy can be used on any time frame, provided you are trading on regulated forex brokers. You can use it on 1 hour. The methodology still remain the same on 1 hour, on H4, on 4 hours you can use it. So on any time frame you want to use it on, you can use this particular strategy. The methodology remain the same, and here on my chart, this is 5 minutes, it's still the same principle. You can use it to scalp and you can use it for intraday. All depends on you. Now let me show you the setting for all the indicators I use for this particular strategy. Though I'm going to drop my template, but let me show you all the indicators I use. So I use Inclination indicator. This is the indicator, this candle that changed to red and white, red for sell and white for buy, and that's the only thing I use it for. Then I have the first PTL indicator, this yellow and aqua color. The aqua color is for buy and the yellow is for sell, and this is my value. Slow length is 9 and fast length is 3. Then time frame is current time frame. The other indicator that gave us this support and resistance zone here is this Wada Ata strong level. It depends on the name people call it, but this is the way it is called. I have not changed the name. So these are the value. If you want it to show backtest, you will be able to have it. Draw a month, change it to true, day true. If you want it to draw H4, you can change this to true as we have it here, so that it will draw H4 line also. And this is how to change it. There's no value to enter apart from the color and the input. Then click OK. Then the non-repeating indicator, I know this is not the original name, but this is the name on my chart. So the signal period is 12, arrow period is 2. Just pause it and set it up, and this is the color that gave us that particular arrow, this by blue arrow. Then the second PTL indicator I use is 7 and 3. This is where we have this lime green color, this lime green color, the small ball on the chart. So this is where I do the setting, and this is where I change the color to lime green. And the last indicator is CCI indicator. These are the period or the value that I use. CCI period is 16, and if you want the alert, you can turn it on off, and this is the level which you can change, but that is what I use. Then click OK when you are done, and you can change the color here. The red, we have it here for sell, and buy blue. Just click OK when you are done. This is how to set this indicator up, and you find out that we have the H4 point here right now. So if you want to take this trade, then it is advisable that you target this point for your take profit. This H4 line, support and resistance zone, these are the strong zone that the market may likely turn. You find that out we have it here. The market may likely turn around that zone, so you can use it as your take profit instead of targeting the upper level. And this is how to use this. Make sure you trade it on regulated forex brokers and try it out on their demo account. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do that right now. And if you are here to give me thumb up for getting all this for free, then just click the like button right now and give me a thumb up. It is important that you trade on regulated forex broker. Very, very important. Do not waste your time practicing on a broker's platform that is not regulated. Make sure you trade with regulated forex brokers. In my video description, I drop some links to some of these regulated forex brokers. I have been using them and I do not have any issue trading with them, either depositing money or withdrawing my hard-earned money. Please trade on regulated forex broker. Trade on regulated forex broker. I say it again, trade on forex regulated brokers, and make sure you demonstrate any strategy before you go live with it, either paid indicators or paid forex signal or paid forex strategy. Make sure you try it out on your demo account, on your forex trading demo account before you go live. It is advisable you do that. Till I come your way again, I remain your fellow trader, Joe, and bye for now.